What is going on, everybody? We're back. I got skunked the other day and I'm not taking it lightly, so basically gonna go bank fishing today with the neck mount, hopefully get some good shots. We're taking out a frog and a follow-up Senko, and we'll hope that does the trick. So hope you enjoy. Hope we can get something out of this video. Let's go. I guess I lied. I have one Senko and the other is just these 3.8 inch Kitex, and I've got the weedless hook. It's a heavier wire hook, so hopefully it'll still be able to cast pretty well. Now I've seen a couple fish spawning still, really late spawners, so if they're still here we might play around with them, but for the most part we're just gonna throw around this cheese and in around these holes, and we'll see what we can find. There's still that big bass there. I might go mess with him for a little bit too. Trying to see what he's getting fired up at, you know. There he is. He's got it. Yeah, that's a good one. Super post spawn, this one. He should be post spawn. I don't know why he's still over there. But first hook in his mouth. Definitely not caught that one before. Well, all right, let's get the show started. Okay, so like I said, we really came out here to frog. I think it's time. Post spawn, super hot couple days. I know they're gonna be hanging out in and around these weeds. I've got 8-to-1 Tatula pitch and flip reel. Paired that with the sunfish. We just have a ton of pumpkin seeds around here. You can see this thing's been absolutely torn up. So, you know, we're gonna check this out. You know, we're gonna play with it a little bit. We're gonna see what we can find. And we're bank fishing, so if I get a bite, I'm step back, hit them. You know, when you're frog fishing, right, it's super important to let them eat it. That's what I'm learning. And it's hard to tell at first if it's bluegill, if it's bass. You'll kind of learn that the bluegill will take it under, and you'll save yourself a ton of hook sets. Like, that's a bluegill just slapping at it. But when it's a bass and you give it that 2-3 second count, the early YouTube channels I was watching, there was one dude, I forget who it was, but he's like, look, a bass ain't got pockets. I think it's Swindle. G-Man says a bass don't got no pockets. So if you feel tug at the end of your line, he's got it in his mouth. So that's when you send it. That frog is not always gonna be walking across the surface. You ever watch a frog freak out across the water? It pop, 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 it runs and then it stops. Pop, 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 and it's running. Then it stops, and a lot of times on that pause you'll get a hit, and if not, it's after a longer pause. Go to pop it once, sometimes I get hit that way, but almost always it's because I can stop it in an opening and either let it get ambushed or let the fish come and check it out, and before it can figure out what it is, I'm popping it again, and it doesn't want that meal to get away. So it's really hard, but when you focus on this frog and it's the only thing you care about in the world, you're able to tell if the blow up is bluegill or bass. And you're hoping it's bass. But just give yourself that second when you're fishing a frog, you know? You don't always know what's hitting your bait. But if you give it that half second, right? You'll be able to see if whatever bit it, right, sucks it in, takes it under, and keeps it, or just takes a pot shot at it, like the bluegill do. You know, I believe they're trying to eat it. They're also just being defensive of their beds. But they're just taking pot shots at it and trying to kill it and drown it versus trying to freaking eat it, which is what the bass will do. All right, this is gonna be another good spot. Basically, I can see an isolated clump of grass there, some open water over there, open water to my left. Just pitch her out there. Let her sit. That landed in some pretty clear water. Now you move it. Nothing there. I see an open space behind the grass patch. Bit. Got him. Oh, I missed him. I didn't wait long enough. Yeah, he had the whole thing there. This would be really nice if I got one on camera. He totally missed it. That's gotta be a pike. No pike bark. Got him. Oh, now you winch him in. Oh, freaking giant, dude. Oh, look at all this grass that's coming with him. Oh. 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 Look at this grass here. Ah. Yeah, dude, he's in that. You can bet he's in there. See how he ate it? We gave him that time. He's got both hooks in the roof of his mouth. And a fish like that is not coming unpegged. Great fish. Kind of post-spawny. Feeding up on these frogs. He gave us 3 cracks at him. There he goes. Let's go. That's what we're talking about. And that guy, you can see, he took 3 shots at that. We missed him 3 times. But, you know, these fish are just not randomly in here. That guy was using that spot specifically to ambush those fish or those frogs. So, you know, when you're out frog fishing, try that out. I know I didn't count it. I didn't narrate it the way I wanted to, but again, it's not automatic for me yet, so I'm still thinking about a lot of things. Huh? Yeah.